Build the fire. Build the fire.
What's good, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers coming into the fire pit tonight as GFTV back with another fire flame of a show. Make sure y'all hit that like button, stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell when you want the latest, because we are strategic around here. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, family, what y'all waiting on? Come on over here and subscribe, because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principalities, man. And can we all admit ain't nothing morally sound or traditional about what the hell we've been witnessing? Hit the like button, y'all. Stomp on it. Because now more and more is starting to come out about this situation, right? Now you hearing other bigger platforms starting, okay, to really get down to the nitty gritty. Really start releasing the facts and the information about the foul play on the night Rich Homie Quan lost his life. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's go, because we all know that the autopsy report has been done. And we all know it takes a few weeks. It takes sometimes a couple of months, depending on how they feel, to release the toxicology and the autopsy report. Well, let me tell you something right here first, fire starters. Okay, just like I've been telling y'all everything else first. Now everybody coming, following up. Everybody's starting to see that this was some alleged, okay, something darker, something evil, something demonic with this situation, as this shit just don't sit right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell y'all on the back end what I am hearing. Okay? Before we continue and move forward with this show, I like to say RIP, Rich Homie Quan. Shout out to his family. Condolences to them, man. All right. What is fair use under Section 107 of the copyright law allows for the fair use of a copyrighted work for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, or research. And y'all know anything else definitely do not apply. But y'all know smoke come before fire. Nope. Fire come before smoke, and we are definitely here with the fire, y'all. So let me tell y'all what GFTV is hearing on the back end, as I got some exclusive information for y'all. All right, just like I've been having. Shout out to the whole fire starter family that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all, all the support, man. I see y'all coming on up in here. Hit that like button, because peep the game, y'all. All right. Just like I said, we all know the autopsy has been performed. All right. The autopsy has been completed. And like I said, y'all, it takes a couple of weeks. It takes a few weeks, sometime, okay, even months, depending on how they feel about releasing the information. Okay. Now, what I've been hearing on the back end, y'all, that Rich Homie Quan, okay, fought for his life, y'all. That's right. Hit that like button. Okay? Rich Homie Quan literally, allegedly fought for his life to the end. To the end, y'all. All right? Allegedly, his body, y'all, was beaten real bad. This is what I'm hearing on the back end. Shout out to everybody out there. Hit that like button. Atlanta, Georgia, stand up. It's your time. Because I know if I'm all the way up north and I be getting word about the foul play and about what's been going on out there with that rich homie Quan situation, I know, I know y'all heard that is some bullshit going on with this situation. And you know what else I found out, y'all? As we strategically start this show off with a bang. All right. Now we all know YSL is on trial for the Rico situation. Young Thug and his alleged ties, okay, to all this gang activity, all these murders, robberies, and all this racketeering and things like that. Okay, and also it's been said, it's been rumored. Hit the like button, y'all. We all know what it is, right? It's been rumored that Young Thug, okay, allegedly put the hit out on Big Nut, all right? And Big Nut, we all know, had a lot of steam, had a lot of pull in the city. Not only did he have a lot of pull and a lot of steam in the city, peep this, y'all. Stomp on the like button. Let's go, because Nut was actually Rich Homie Quan's manager. Okay? Nut was actually Rich Homie Quan's manager, y'all. And not only was he Rich Homie Quan's manager, okay? Young Thug swindled Big Nut into a situation he ain't know he was getting himself into. Hit the like button. You see? Stomp on it. This is how deep this situation go. A lot of people have no idea that Nut and Young Thug was actually cool on the back end. Before this big ass beef popped off in Atlanta, not only was Young Thug cool with Big Nut, okay, he was also just getting his ties in with Birdman. All right. And Birdman, we all know, was running the whole ship over there at YSL. And like I said, y'all, I got vital information, strategic information. Like, I find it very odd and very strange, y'all, that, okay, Nut, that was Rich Homie Quan's manager. And we know that Nut got knocked down from a alleged hit from YSL. That we see Big Nut in the mansion, Birdman mansion, with Birdman, y'all. All right, something definitely is crazy about this. And not only is it crazy about this, y'all, as we're going to bring all our content together as a collective, I need everybody to stomp on that like button, because I'm doing my vital strategic research and I need y'all to do your job, and that's hit the like button, y'all. Let's let the likes match the views. Okay, we then they got 400 plus. Let's go. We doing very well, y'all. We doing very well, as we're going to break this shit down and tell it how it needs to be told. Shout out to the whole Fire Flame family. I see y'all in the comment section. I am not ignoring y'all. Okay? But peep the game. Not only did Big Nut get knocked down, okay, he also got knocked down in front of a barbershop, y'all. Okay? Yes, in front of a barbershop with a coinky dink, right? The same barbershop, well, not the same, but a barbershop. Okay, and it just so happens it was in Southwest Atlanta, just like Rich Homie Quan's father barbershop was in Southwest Atlanta. Okay, but let's take a look at this, man. Hit the like button, drop your fire and TVs in the chat, man. Let's go.
Teenager. The shooting happened outside a barber shop, and tonight one victim is clinging to life. Channel 2's Jessica Jaglois is live at the scene where there's still a very heavy police presence. Jessica.
As you can see behind me, there is still quite the active scene here in Southwest Atlanta. McDaniel Street is still closed, and it has been for more than 3 hours. That's because there are shell casings up and down the street. Now, I'm told one of the men who was shot, a man in his mid-20s, is in critical condition, but that his status could change for the worse overnight.
It appears that they were the intended target, but again, I'm not sure the reason of the shooting.
Atlanta police are investigating why two men in their mid-20s and a 14-year-old boy were shot outside of a barber shop in Southwest Atlanta Saturday night.
Right now, it doesn't appear that they had anything connection to the business. They were just kind of hanging out, is what we appear.
Investigators say it appears to have been a drive-by shooting, and according to several witnesses we spoke with, an automatic weapon was used.
Heard like something like a semi-automatic or something. And I came running to the front of the gate because my Uncle Sammy be hanging.
Sugar Thomas is one of dozens of residents who weren't allowed into their apartments while police investigated. K-9 units were used to locate additional shell casings and other evidence.
30 minutes, next be 45 minutes, then somebody said be 4 more hours. Really? I gotta go work in the morning. We praying for the people that got shot. Other than that, we gotta get in the
Okay, so y'all, for everyone that's coming up in here, man, strategic vital information is being released, which I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I didn't even know what was up with this situation until I started to go deeper and deeper and deeper into it. Okay, pause. As we are finding out that Nut, okay, Nut, the one that Young Thug is allegedly accused of putting the hit out on him in Atlanta, okay, was literally Rich Homie Quan's manager at one point. Not only was he Rich Homie Quan's manager at one point, I believe he also was the founder of TIG, y'all. Think it's a game. Because when I do my vital strategic research on this, okay, it's all over the place. The writing is all over the wall, all right? And not only is the writing all over the wall, okay, so is the bullshit, so is the fuckery, okay? As we see Rich Homie Quan and Nut chilling together on the back end, okay? Hit that like button. Y'all, they gonna get this information nowhere else the way we gonna bring it tonight. And like I said, I find it very odd and very strange that Peanut loses his life, then the attempted knockdown of Rich Homie Quan's father, and then not only that, y'all, they also made an attempt on Rich Homie Quan's life. Hit the like button. Okay, so they tried to literally make a domino effect out of this situation, yo. Okay? They went, knocked down Nut, then they went to Rich Homie Quan's father barbershop, shot that shit up, shot him up, okay, then literally tried to take Rich Homie Quan out too. And like I said, this was all around the same time, y'all, okay, that Birdman himself, we know Birdman wanted what, y'all? What did Birdman want, y'all? I'm telling y'all, I got so many receipts, it will blow y'all away. All right? We doing the real shit over here. What did Birdman want, y'all? He wanted Rich Homie Quan. Okay? And it seems like Young Thug had the plug and the connections in Atlanta to make this situation go away with Big Nut, whereas though they could pull in Rich Homie Quan. Okay? And then when that situation didn't work with Big Nut, it looks like they went after the father. All right? As it was also multiple attempts on Rich Homie Quan life as well, y'all. Okay, so this situation is crazy. And not only that, let's not forget that YSL Woody just admitted that him and Threat went into Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop and shot it up. And now Threat is literally dead. Okay? Threat got knocked down a few weeks ago. So what a coinky-dink. Shout out to everybody that's up in here, all my moderators, the whole Fire Flame family. I see y'all, man. Let's continue to hit the like button. Let's continue to get into the situation as Rich Homie Quan's father, okay, speaks out. But not only do Rich Homie Quan's father speaks out, okay, I went and did some vital digging my motherfucking self, okay? Pause. All right, and I tried to tell everybody that Rich Homie Quan, all right, was off that pill shit. He wasn't on them pills anymore. All right, but let's go.
What you was doing drugs at the time? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course I smoked weed, but I was doing like, you know, different shit. Yeah. No, I ain't never put that in my nose. Hey, I'm saying, no such shit. I was on mine. Yeah, you stop that now. Yeah, I mean, I've been clean on mine for like 6 years. That's dope, bro. That's progression. Yeah, next gonna be you gonna stop smoking? Fuck, no, never. I ain't never heard nobody OD down smoking. No, you can't. How many cars you got? Now like 5 years, bro. Now 5 years, bro. I ain't never gonna say 5 years, bro. Now 5 years, bro. I ain't never gonna say because when I first started making that music, I didn't know Miley. You feel me? So I had to get back just to myself. Because when I first, bro. Now 5 years, bro. I ain't never gonna say because when I first started making that music.
Okay, so the man said he been off the Molly and he been off the pills for 5 years, y'all. Okay, so like I said, also we could clearly see, okay, toward the end of Rich Homie Quan's demise, y'all. All right, we could clearly see that Rich Homie Quan looks clear as day. All right, it doesn't look like he's under the influence like you normally will see. Okay, Pacific individuals under the influence of these downers, of these opiates. Okay, he didn't look strung out. He looked like he was in the right state of mind. It looked like he knew what he was doing. It looked like he had everything under control. Also, like I said, man, he was a fucking multi-million-dollar go-getter. Okay, let's not forget about that. All right, he was a multi-million-dollar go-getter, y'all. All right, so I don't see how they're saying that he died from an alleged overdose, okay? Which this is the picture that they painting because he had a what, y'all? He had a history of drug abuse in the past. So of course they're going to paint this picture for us from the jump, right? This is what they're going to put in our face every time, y'all. Hit the like button. Now, like I told everybody, okay? I believe his dad was already on the scene at the situation, okay, when it happened. As his dad comes out and speak, and like I said, more and more about this shit is starting to come out, man. All right, hit that like button, drop your fire TVs in the chat, man. Let's go, man. Exclusive drop. Strategic.
The rapper who supplied the soundtrack to many of our young adult livehoods, Rich Homie Quan, was reportedly found lying on his couch. This, according to sources, without a. Rich Homie Quan died.
Where it's like as artists, you're more appreciated in death than you are alive. And unfortunately, I'm seeing it. Now that he's gone, the love is everywhere.
According to ongoing reports, Rich Homie Quan's family says they are shattered and heartbroken by the rapper's sudden passing. No cause of death has been reported, and they're desperately searching for answers.
I have no idea at this time. Basically, I'm waiting on the toxicology report. I don't know. I don't know. When I got there, he was being brought out on a stretcher. And once they went to the hospital with my son, I immediately went in the house and started praying. I don't know. I'm like everybody else. I have to wait and see. I don't want to speculate. I stand on principle.
Well, we don't need to wait and see, and we don't need to speculate. Because, like I said, y'all, all right, the autopsy report, the autopsy has been performed, all right? The autopsy and the toxicology report. And like I said, it could take several weeks for us to get the results from these reports. But just like I've been giving y'all vital strategic information first, and everybody coming along a couple of days later, other outlets and bloggers following up what we've been saying from the jump. Now let me explain something here. We all heard the baby mama say what, y'all? Okay? I was up getting dressed, kids got dressed, we left out. I put a blanket over her. She never said when she put a blanket over her. She just said she put a blanket over her. Okay? But what I'm hearing on the back end, ladies and gentlemen, okay, which may shock a lot of people, but if y'all have been caught up on everything, it really won't shock you too much at all now, okay? Because I'm hearing, like I told everybody, okay, that the police was called out to Rich Homie Quan's house twice. The alarm system tripped off 3 times. Okay? Now, she told the 911 operator, okay, that she left out to take the kids to school, and when she came back, Rich Homie Quan was dead. And what I'm hearing on the back end, y'all, all right, like I said, why the alarm system never went off? It went off all them other times. Why it didn't go off this time when these alleged intruders came in the house? I'm going to tell y'all why. Hit the like button because we make real life matters make real life sense. How else would they be able to get inside the house? Okay? We then they got 700 plus. I appreciate all the love and the support. Continue to hit the like button. Let's get 600 likes because we dropping the fire and the flame that the people need to hear. And this is what we are here to do, like we've been doing from day one. Now, like I said, who else will be left suspect to let these intruders in without the alarm system tripping off? Okay? And I'm hearing that these people gain access. Whoever these alleged people are, whoever these alleged intruders are, whoever these men in black are, fire starters, literally was let in by the baby mother, y'all. Okay? They're saying when the baby mama went out, the girlfriend that is, okay, went out to take the kid to school, that's when These intruders got in, and they said Rich Homie Quan fought for his life. That's right. They said Rich Homie Quan fought for his life, ladies and gentlemen. And they said his body, okay? Trigger warning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a sad situation, okay? They said his body was beaten very bad. They said his body was beaten possibly beyond recognition, ladies and gentlemen. Are y'all hearing this? They said Rich Homie Quan fought for his life. It was a struggle, y'all. That's right. Let's take a breather, okay? Because I'm literally shivering just talking about this shit. This is how real this shit is, man. All right? They said it was a big struggle. All right? Rich Homie Quan put up a fight for his life. As they said, the house. You see, y'all, I want to see what we want to see. We want to see all the crime scene photos. That's what we want to see, because they said that they took his body out the house very quick, very fast. Now, keep it real, y'all. Whenever there is a DOA, dead on arrival, when they arrive on the scene, okay, investigators, police, paramedics, and the body is already deceased, what is the protocol? The body is not moved right away yet, right? It's the investigation first, right? Hit the like button. Shout out to everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Continue to hit this like button, because they damn sure the one that's dropping this information. What is the normal protocol, y'all? The normal protocol is for a full-blown investigation of the crime scene, right? Pictures, everything. Dusting for prints and all that. And like I said, I put in a request, y'all, for I put in an FOI request, fire starters, for the body cam footage when they went out there on the scene when they got the call. I put in an FOI request for the body cam. And not only did I put in a FOIA request for the body cam footage, let me show y'all something, y'all, as I strategically show y'all something here. All right? Check it. Hold on a second. Let me get it back. Because, like I said, if she allegedly let these killers in and the alarm system didn't trip, the alarm system didn't go off, right? Check it out, y'all. Okay? It's something that they gonna have to show us. They gonna have to prove it to us. Okay? And I know y'all like, hold on, God fear. What you talking about, bro? Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? Check this out. Okay? Rich Homie Quan's check this, y'all. Alright? So if intruders came in and she claimed she went out to take the kids out, and allegedly these intruders came in, y'all, when Rich Homie Quan was asleep and he didn't hear the alarm go off, right? They're gonna have to prove it. Because look, okay, as I give y'all the best in the YouTube streets. Now, there is a camera, okay? There's a camera right here, y'all. Hit the like button. Okay, it's a camera at his front gate. Okay? Which means you have to be buzzed in. Okay? We see the alarm system right here, right, y'all? Look. Okay? Hit the like button. Y'all know everything I'm saying. It's 100. Look at the alarm system. Okay? That's the alarm system flyer that they put in front of your house after you get the service. Okay? Then you got the camera right here on the pillar right before you come into the gate. And not only do you have a camera on the pillar, I heard it was cameras surrounded inside and outside of his home, y'all. Okay? Cameras were inside and outside his home. As we see the camera right there, right? How many of y'all see a camera right here? Is my eyes deceiving me? Hit the like button. Is my eyes deceiving me? Is our eyes deceiving us? Okay? All right? Is your eyes deceiving you? What do it say? Camera right there. Okay? Which means, okay, if his lady went out the house to take the kids to school and these intruders came in the house, okay, and they just so happened came through this gate or made access or entry through another way on the property, the cameras will show it. Okay? The cameras will show it. And like I said, man, now other people are starting to come out and talk about this situation with Rich Homie Quan, how they saying it's foul play, and how they saying that what? Something strange and something fishy is going on. Now look, y'all, peep game as I strategically break some more of this shit down. This is the barbershop, okay? Where Big Nut got knocked down at, y'all. All right? This is the barbershop. And this is the barbershop where Big Nut got knocked down at. And what's so strange to me that the address of this barbershop just so happens to be 330. And we know zero has no value. Okay? So basically it's 33. Okay? The address of this barbershop just so happens to be 33. Rich Homie Quan got killed. Now they're saying his official age is 33. All right, and not to mention that also, y'all, Big Nut was the founder of TIG, Think It's a Game, and he was the manager for Rich Homie Quan. Okay? Shout out to everybody up in here. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. And listen here, man. I've been dropping my information about this situation since it first took off. Okay? And now if you go to certain other channels, okay, as people are starting to wake up, people are starting to see the truth, okay, and I like to give a shout out, okay, to all the content creators that's covering this, okay, but the ones that's giving out the right information, I like to give a super special shout out, okay, shout out to The Truth Is, man, okay, because y'all, if y'all ain't see that breakdown that The Truth Is did, okay, y'all would definitely see it right here. And if y'all ain't heard some of the things that The Truth Is was saying and was breaking down about this situation, man, it's literally everything I already done said. Let's go. Drop your fire and TVs in the chat as Godfear TV and the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. We gonna stomp, we gonna step, we gonna stand on real Moors and traditional principalities. As the intruders was let in by the girlfriend, they are saying that the autopsy report is not going to come back into a few weeks. But I'm hearing on the back end that Rich Homie Quan, y'all, literally fought for his life. It was basically beaten beyond recognition. This is going to be interesting in the next couple of weeks. Let's go, y'all. This shit is fucked up.
Quan was only 33 years of age, another rapper gone way too soon, an issue that seems to be becoming normal in the music industry. While Rich Homie Quan's passing is being reported as substance related, fans are still left with many questions, as he didn't seem to be struggling with a severe substance addiction.
Nope.
This has left many fans wondering if there was
Nope.
something else that led to his passing, something that I felt as well. From my research, what I discovered seems to indicate something sinister might have taken place. As like many deaths that happen in hip-hop, there's always more to the story that we're being told. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In
Hey,
today's
where my
episode, we'll
mind's
be
at?
talking about the passing of Rich Homie
Where the
Quan. Let's get
mind's
right
at?
into it. It's like every few months we get news about a new rapper passing away before their time. Just a couple of days back, the hip-hop world was mourning the loss of legendary artist and hype man Fat Man Scoop after tragically passing away during the middle of a performance. Now we're being told that Rich Homie Quan, who was only 33 years of age, passed away out of nowhere without a clear explanation. It's being reported that Quan's cause of death isn't confirmed as of yet, but many are speculating that it was likely a substance-related issue. An autopsy was performed the day after he passed away, with Georgia's Fulton County medical examiner stating the examination had been completed, but his cause of death won't be given until further tests are done. What is being reported by the media is that Quan was discovered.
What is being reported by the media? So everything y'all hear that comes out on your local fucking news channel, whatever fucking Larry King tell you it is, whatever Nancy Grace say it is, whatever Fox or CNN say it is, that's what it is. But when a blogger or a YouTuber or a content creator get real vital strategic information, oh, you bullshit, oh, you capping, oh, this, oh, that, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. When we done sat here and watched Fox, NBC, CNN shoot us bullshit for years, and we sat right here and did what? Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And now that we got a chance to speak Now we got a platform of our own to speak and bring real information to the people. Motherfuckers is hating. I don't understand our people, but let's continue, y'all.
Discovered unresponsive by his baby mother. According to his baby mother, earlier that day she had left him in the home sleeping to go pick up their child.
Right.
When she returned to the home,
She left him in the home. When she returned to the home, he was dead. Pay attention, y'all. Okay? This been going on. This been going past people's head. Let's go.
she found him sleeping on the couch where she left him. According to his baby mother, she then attempted to wake him up, but he was unresponsive and had no pulse. When she tried to turn him over, he began foaming from the mouth. This is when she called 911, with the 911 operator guiding her through steps to help Quan breathe, instructing her to lay the rapper flat on his back. Paramedics would arrive shortly after in hopes of saving him, but it was too late. The 33-year-old was pronounced gone at the scene. Just like that, the beloved rapper passed away one day to the next with little to no explanation. Not only was his baby mother left in shock, but so were his family, fans, and supporters. As
if y'all ain't subscribed yet, what y'all waiting on? Come over here and subscribe, man. Join the Fire Flame family because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principalities, man. Let's continue.
This was a death no one at all was expecting. Even though officials haven't confirmed it was substance related, this is a speculated cause of death. The thing is, when an artist is dealing with substance abuse, it's pretty obvious. Whatever they're using usually takes over the artist and everyone can see it. But when it came to Rich Homie Quan, when an artist is dealing with substance abuse, it's pretty obvious. Whatever they're using usually takes over the artist and everyone can see it. But when it came to Rich Homie Quan, nothing indicated that he was suffering from a substance issue. Don't get me wrong, people pass away all the time for taking laced substances. But in this case, I believe is much more sinister than what is being told. Substances. But in this don't get me wrong, people pass away all the time for taking laced substances. But in this case, I believe is much more sinister than what is being told.
Much more sinister what is being told. And I ain't gonna cap, man. Listen here, bro. I'm like one of the only platforms that came out the motherfucking canon telling everybody that this was not no overdose. I told everybody it was foul play. Okay? As people ain't take me seriously at first, but I had to continue to bring Fire Flame information. And now you're seeing other platforms following up because it's totally clear. Excuse me. It doesn't take a rocket scientist how these numbers are aligning, what's going on with YSL, what's going on with Woody, how they mentioned him and the father barbershop right before he died. Like, come on, y'all, it's too many coincidences, and we don't believe in those. Let's go.
I believe that Quan didn't pass away because of taking a bad pill by accident.
Hell
in my
no.
opinion, it clearly appears that he might have been taken out. From my research, it's clear that certain people wanted him out of the way, and this is how they possibly got it done. It seems that Rich Homie Quan's passing is related to the events that happened at the very beginning of his career. See, back in the early to mid 2010s, Rich Homie Quan was one of the hottest rappers out. He came up alongside Young Thug in Atlanta and managed to drop several hit songs like Lifestyle and Some Type of Way. These songs
Hit that like button, man. Drop your fire and TVs in the chat as this video was just released today. And y'all know the truth is a reliable source. So what that tell you? I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Okay? I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I spoke this shit before he spoke his shit. Let's go.
Quan was a promising artist and his career was rising fast, but out of nowhere, he seemed to have fallen out with Young Thug and his career came to a halt, eventually fading away. While most people ended up forgetting about Rich Homie Quan, his fans were still wondering, why did he fall off so hard? He seemed so talented and proved he had the ability to make hit songs. Well, the reason he fell off seems to be connected to the reason he passed away, and it all goes back to Young Thug. See, back in the 2010s, Rich Homie and Young Thug were free.
Now, you see that? That's a fiend out looking Rich Homie Quan, like I fucking described everybody when they were hanging around each other. Look at him, okay? straight fiend out looking. Okay, they had them all under the influence, flooding them with drugs and all kind of shit then. You know why? Because they were trying to backdoor him with the situation with who? That he had going on over there at TIG with Big Nut. Let's continue.
Frequently collaborating on songs, a part of the Rich Gang umbrella, which was owned and controlled by Birdman from Cash Money. Eventually, this relationship soured between Thug and Quan because of street and business differences. See, Young Thug had signed a deal with Birdman at the time. This is around the same time Rich Homie was starting to build local buzz in Atlanta. So Young Thug linked up with Quan, and they began to make music together. After the success their music was achieving, Birdman came up with the idea of signing Quan as well. He realized he would make a lot of money if he had both Thug and Quan signed to his label. So he began offering Rich Homie Quan a record deal, which at first, Quan was interested in. The only thing is, Quan was already signed to Think It's a Game Records and was being managed by Donovan Nut Thomas. Donovan was opposed to Quan signing to Birdman because he wanted Quan to stay signed to Think It's a Game Records, who had invested their money into him. So Quan decided to turn down the deal with Birdman, and neither Thug and Birdman were too thrilled about this. Birdman wanted Quan and Thug signed to Rich Gang, and Young Thug was willing to do anything to make it happen.
Right.
This is when things started to go left.
Right.
As not long after Quan rejected signing to Birdman, his career and his people started to pay the consequences.
Yep.
Not long after Quan's
Here we
manager
go.
stopped him.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Okay, Nut. Here we go, and this what makes this situation so crazy, as now all this gets implicated back into the situation, and it all connects and runs and aligns parallel exactly with what's going on with Rich Homie Quan right now and how he lost his life.
From signing to Rich Gang, he was taken out. On January 10, 2015, Donovan Thomas was ambushed in front of a barbershop in Atlanta. He was struck multiple times and passed away due to his injuries. He was only 26 years old. In the streets, the news quickly spread that YSL was behind the hit
And he
on
was
orders
20,
from Young Thug
and he was 26.
himself. This was eventually verified after it was presented in court as one of the reasons Young Thug and YSL were indicted on RICO. After the hit, Quan completely detached himself from Young Thug, while Young Thug was still trying to sign him. This is when Quan was seen online claiming that he was no longer making music with Young Thug. This only seemed to make the problem worse, as Thug felt that if he couldn't have him, no one would. And soon after Quan denounced Thug, it appeared Quan became a target of Thug as well, as Quan was eventually targeted in a drive-by attempt allegedly orchestrated by Young Thug.
Are you crazy? They giving us fake news. They telling us the man died from a fucking overdose, and we sitting up here telling you he didn't, but our news fake? Motherfucker, what about the news that you heard from the mainstream? You don't think that shit fake at all? Why you think it's called television? Okay? Tell lie vision. Tell lie vision. It's a fucking lie. Okay? TV is a fucking lie. Okay? It's called a fucking programming for a reason. All right? Let's go, man.
YSL. According to Quan, he asked Young Thug after the incident if he was behind the attempt on him, which Thug denied. Shortly after the attempt on him, an attempt was made on his father, with his father being ambushed and struck 4 times, but thankfully surviving.
News Since 4, we're hearing from a man who says he chased the gunman who shot a popular Atlanta rapper's father. Channel 2's Tom Jones now live in Northwest Atlanta, where police say Tom...
You see, y'all? Okay, I showed this yesterday, right? The barbershop knocked down, well, when they tried to kill his father after they killed Peanut. And then Nut was just killed at a barbershop, so they knew exactly where to find these people at these barbershops.
In a black Honda Accord.
Justin, that's right. That's also the description of the car. That witness told me he chased down this road after he heard gunshots coming from Lamar's barbershop. The victim survived the shooting. A many in this community think is connected to the victim's son, Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan.
Quan was well aware that this was all done allegedly by Young Thug, as a leaked recording started circulating online sometime back of Quan saying out of his own mouth that he believes Young Thug was behind the hit on Donovan, his father, and himself.
Hear that?
That witch
Hit the like button,
is
y'all.
gone,
It's up.
leaving you trapped in her spell.
You hear that?
Started circulating online sometime back of Quan saying out of his own mouth that he believes Young Thug was behind the hit on Donovan, his father, and himself.
Right. So my hand was on the spot. I saw it clear, show together. I'm like, so I'm just asking yourself. Everybody been talking about it. I'm gonna just be a man and ask myself. Right. It's real, man. Those doors had something to do with it. We just can't prove it. Right. Point blank period. I ain't no rat. I ain't telling no. I'm just being real with y'all. I got how much I love let, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit real.
As you heard for yourself, Quan.
As I strategically bring my content together as a collective, y'all, that was the same information. Y'all heard that exact recording of Rich Homie Quan saying that he believed Young Thug was behind the peanut, the father situation, and him. Don't you know they were going to use that in court? They were going to play that in court. Okay, and that was going to be used also in the trial. Okay? You see, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. Why wouldn't they play that? They playing everything else. Okay, Peanut Father even was on the stand, y'all. That's right, Nut Father. Nut Father was on the stand. Yep. Okay. I got the receipts. I got the receipts. Nut Father was on the stand. Okay, and he was being questioned about things that's going on with YSL and his son. Yo, shit deep. Let's go.
Confirms that Thug took out Donovan, but claims there just isn't enough proof. Basically, Young Thug took out his manager, attempted to take him out, and even tried to take out his father because Quan refused to sign to Birdman.
See?
Plus, other street issues had started emerging. While this was a story in the streets, it all remained just rumors. Well, until the YSL trial started. All of this was recently confirmed by one of Young Thug's people, YSL Woody, who has been in trial testifying in the YSL RICO case. According to Woody, he was one of the people sent to take out Quan's father, literally revealing this in court after confirming with the judge he can't be punished for revealing the truth.
Young, you said nothing I say can be used against me?
That's right.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan dead at the barbershop. I don't know what happened with Threat and Rich Homie Quan, but I'm gonna ride with my brother. And they was beefing. And yeah, we put up and did that. Okay.
This pretty much confirms that YSL...
Everything that the truth is breaking down. I literally broke down. Okay? But the vital shit that he came out with was that shit with Nut and him literally was the manager for Rich Homie Quan and being the founder of the TIG, think it's a game label, the label that Young Thug and Birdman wanted Rich Homie Quan to leave in the first place, man. This shit is crazy, man. Hit the like button, man. Stand on it. Okay, share this shit. Let's go, y'all. Fire starter time. Where the fire starters at, man? Drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat. Let's go, man.
Was behind the hit on Quan and his people. Donovan's death is one of the main reasons Young Thug and YSL were indicted, because they're allegedly behind it. What's interesting about all of this is that Rich Homie Quan was set to play a part in the YSL trial, as it was reported a few months back that he was actually summoned to testify at the YSL RICO trial. Now, while we don't know what Quan was going to say during the trial, we do know he isn't on Young Thug's side. If Quan decided to tell his story, it could have been really bad for Thug's trial. Quan was potentially a big threat for Thug's freedom. Now, considering that Thug allegedly attempted to get rid of him and his father before, it wouldn't be far off to think he might have had something to do with what happened to him. There is a possibility that somehow Thug or his people were behind them either getting some laced substances or even poisoning him in another way. We honestly still don't know what was in his system that caused all of this. Now, considering that Young Thug allegedly had his YSL crew attack and try to get rid of YFN Lucci while he was in jail, it wouldn't be far off to think he did something.
And let's not forget, okay, Nut was the manager, also, y'all, of YFN Lucci. And we know how deep that beef with who, y'all? With who? YFN Lucci and Young Thug was, as I strategically bust this shit in the head. Let's go. Hit the like button, y'all. Stomp on it. Step on it. Stand on it. We all know that crazy beef that was going on with who? YSL and YFN. Remember they even said Young Thug and Slime Life YSL put a hit out on who? YFN Lucci while he was in jail, right? Remember that? Exactly. Remember they had to what? Separate YFN from where he was because his life was in danger in the Fulton County Jail. Am I correct? Or am I bugging? Okay, and YFN has what? Direct ties to Peanut. Just like Rich Homie Quan did. So now we understand what was on the line. We understand who want to be, okay, the king in that realm in Atlanta, okay? And it seems like they're like, yo, it can only be one, as they literally, okay, Young Thug is allegedly, okay, and YSL connected to all these murders and attempted knockdowns, man. This is crazy. And not only is it crazy, it can't get any more clearer than what's going on. Okay, now let's be honest, y'all. In the real world, like I'm just saying, if the police know all this information, right? Okay, you see, we're gonna make real life matters make real life sense for a second here. If the police know all this information and they done gather all this shit from 10 years ago on to today, and they know what's what, who allegedly had beef with who, and how deep that shit go with Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, and all of a sudden y'all bring up, all of a sudden in the trial, as long as this trial been taking place, all of a sudden y'all get to the Rich Homie Quan part with his dad, and Rich Homie Quan end up dead. Wouldn't you, as regular police, wouldn't a light go off in your head like, yo, hold up, something ain't right with this, bro? Just as like that should be like your normal instinct as an investigator, as an officer, as someone, even the prosecutors. Somebody should be like, yo, this shit don't make no sense. Yo, we need to be investigating what really happened to Rich Homie Quan, though. You see what I'm saying? But we don't see that type of action. We don't see that type of action. And that right there alone also is suspect, if you ask me. Okay? That's basically just like one of the witnesses ended up dead that was supposed to testify. Wouldn't you investigate that? Plus, there's already a history of Young Thug, what, threatening and tampering with witnesses anyway. So wouldn't y'all sit back and be like, hold up, this big main key star witness that was called up to testify all of a sudden ends up dead. Like, come on, man. It don't take a rocket scientist, y'all. Okay, we smarter than that. We smarter than that. And everybody in the courtroom, everybody in the courtroom laughed. You know that, right? Okay, when Woody looked at Young Thug and said, "Oh, did you have a problem with Rich Homie?" And when he laughed, the whole courtroom bursted out and laughed. Okay, so this shit is crazy, man. Okay, and not only is it crazy, we're going to see how much they cover up with this situation with Rich Homie Quan and at his house. Okay, we're going to see how much is being covered up.
A Quan to keep him from talking at trial. What's eerie is that just one day before Rich Homie Quan's passing was announced, Doug was caught laughing at him in court. A video of the trial went viral showing YSL Woody being questioned about Doug's relationship with Quan. Woody then goes on to ask Doug in the court before Doug and the rest of the court burst out laughing.
Did Doug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of F Gang to his apartment?
So did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about it?
All right. Little Caesar says free delivery and there's no catch.
Wait, but that's what we do.
I catch football. The very next day, it's being reported that Quan passed away. In my opinion, to me, it appears like someone took Quan out. Either they got to his dealer and paid him off to slip him some laced substances, or they found a way to poison him without him noticing. Either way, I don't believe this happened to Quan by accident.
Hell
The fact that Young Thug has been terrorizing him for years and not only ended his career, but tried to allegedly end him, proves Thug had a motive. In reality, it appears that Quan lost it all because he refused to sign to Birdman. Thug then made it his mission career, but tried to allegedly end.
Okay, let me explain something to y'all. This shit with Rich Homie Quan run deep, bro. And like I said the other day, man, Rich Homie Quan had some of the pieces that the prosecutor needed, that the prosecutors wanted when he was going to be called to testify. Okay? We done heard what old boy said, right? When he was explaining about who he think put that hit out on his father. Okay? Who he think put that hit out on Nut. Okay? And who he think put that hit out on him and tried to kill him. He said he think it was Young Thug. Young Thug did it. Young Thug did it. Okay? And this was recorded. Okay? And this is going to be used as evidence during Rich Homie Quan's testimony, y'all. So it's a lot going on with this situation. And like I said, man, I believe Young Thug is going to walk in this situation. Okay? And don't be surprised if he get bailed. Like I said, he just filed a motion, y'all, to get bail. You know what I mean? So it's crazy what's literally going on right before our eyes. All right? And then, like I said from the beginning, the father was allegedly already on that scene. The father was allegedly already on that scene, y'all. All right? And now it's coming out that he said he got there when they was bringing the body out. And just like I said, y'all, why is they bringing the body out though? If he's dead on arrival, okay, why they not doing a full-blown investigation of the scene and of the body, right? Why they moving the body so quick? As I heard, the body was moved like pop, 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 pop.
Sudden passing. No cause of death has been reported, and they're desperately searching for answers.
I have no idea at this time. Basically, I'm waiting on the toxicology report. I don't know. I don't know. When I got there, he was being brought out on the stretcher.
They mad, yo, okay? They sending all kinds of trolls. Matter of fact, let me make them a little bit madder, all right? Atlanta, Georgia, what's up with y'all? Big up, okay? Because I know y'all up in here, man. All right, shout out to y'all and shout out to everybody else that's coming up in here. Now, what we've been breaking down over here, okay? And you know, okay, and just like I know that it is some foul play with this Rich Homie Quan situation, right? Keeping 100, Georgia, Atlanta. Not only that, y'all know it's also been said, okay, because if the prosecutors know it, the street know it, the news know it, the social media outlets know it, that what? Young Thug is allegedly connected to the what? Murder of Nut, right? And not only is he allegedly connected to the murder of Nut, he's also connected allegedly for sending a hit inside of where? Rich Homie Quan's father barbershop, shooting up the barbershop and basically trying to unalive Rich Homie Quan's father, right? And then right after that, right? Southwest Atlanta, specifically. All right. Then right after that, Rich Homie Quan has another attempt on his life, right? See, that's already in the streets. Let me ask you a question. The Pacific set, the Pacific blood set that Nut and Rich Homie Quan was repping. It's Inglewood family, right? Hit the like button. I know what I'm talking about. Inglewood family, right? Out west. The set originates from out west, right? 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 Okay, and it's street politics involved with this shit, right? And Nut was also one of the big homies under Inglewood family, right? Right? And that's why the get back was real when they knocked down Young Thug, big homie, right? Hit the like button. You see, now I can talk a little street politics and let y'all people know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I really know what's going on. It's a lot of shit I just haven't been talking about and been elaborating on. But you best believe you fuck with one of the best in the game. All right? Understand that. Loud and clear. Hit that like button. Come over here and subscribe. Okay? We just getting started with this shit. All right? And not only was it a fucking battle for fucking artists, it also was a battle in the streets over the sets because the sets was beefing back and forth. Okay, so the set that Young Thug and YSL is under, it's not the same set as what Rich Homie Quan and Nut was under. Even though they both bloods, they under different fashions. Am I correct or what? Atlanta, Southwest, stand up, Bankhead. We talking real shit now, right? Respectfully. So is it true also, since we already walking that line, is it true also that the Inglewood family Bloods was extorting Rich Homie Quan and using him for his money? Is that true? And is that also why TIG think it's a game raped Rich Homie Quan out of $2 million? So you even got the fascists of the Bloods, okay? His set that he was under, Rich Homie Quan, but another set, you see what I'm saying? That he was basically at war with different fashions of these blood gangs. Okay, and Rich Homie Quan also was still associated with a few people that was involved in these games, but he fell back tremendously though. You know what I mean? Like they even kicked him out the whip type shit. You know what that mean? When the set kick you out the whip, that mean they basically denouncing your flag and the oath that you took under the set. So Inglewood family, the Inglewood family Bloods from out west that, you know what I mean, started a set down in Atlanta that Nut and Rich Homie Quan was under. Okay, they kicked Rich Homie Quan out the whip, basically. Okay, but I'm still hearing on the back end, okay, that it was still some people trying to extort him. It was still some people trying to get at him. It was still some people that wasn't happy with his success and still felt as though that he owed them something. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I ain't even gonna cap. Y'all know his father is the manager, right? And didn't I say it sound like, and I heard from the jump that that's his daddy that was in that house, and I'm hearing that it was more people inside of that house. It wasn't just Rich Homie Quan and his lady.
And once they went to the hospital with my son, I immediately went in the house and started praying. I don't know. I'm like everybody else. I have to wait and see. I don't want to speculate. I stand on principle. I stand on values. I won't lie. I won't lie.
Rich Homie Quan stepped on the scene back in 2013 with his instant classic, Type of Way.
He made hits, and I used to tell him it's a difference in making.
How you can't send a message? It's up here. It's in the chat.
Songs and making hits. And he made hits. And I know that his music will live on forever. And I know as far as the city of Atlanta goes, he's a legend. I taught him humility. I taught him to stay grounded. But you have to call an ace and a spade. And my son is one of the greatest artists that came out of Atlanta. a true lyricist. I've been in the studio with my son, and I seen him just go in the booth with no pen and paper and make hits. Like, that's God-given talent.
Rich Homie Quan would later join fellow Atlanta rapper Young Thug working on the Rich Gang project.
We all know I say it every time. Free Thug, free Lucha, free anybody locked up. Don't come on my live with that, though, man. Please. I'm in a good spirit today. We're going to keep it that way. You feel me?
Rich Homie was also known to collaborate with some of his other hometown faves.
We had just completed, I think it's 20 or 25 song project.
See that?
And we were in the process.
Don't this always happen? Every time motherfucker just got finished an album and shit like that. And don't forget, Rich Homie Quan, okay, owned a lot of his masters and shit. And we see, excuse me, we see who his manager was, okay, which is his dad. Okay, and like I said, man, I find it. Let's just continue.
So scheduling 2 videos off the project, a feature from 2 Chainz and a feature from Plies.
See this?
And we had 2 shows in Miami this weekend. This weekend coming up. And we were supposed to fly out tonight, and he had said that we was gonna try to get in touch with Plies and do a video while we were there to the Plies song. And him and 2 Chainz had been in communication about getting the schedules together.
Rich Homie Quan was not just a rapper. The ATL legend was also a loving father.
Yes, he has 5 kids. I have 4 grandsons and 1 granddaughter. And he just started to gravitate to being a father. We just had a conversation, and he told me, Dad, I'm getting this parenting thing down.
So I said, he don't look alike.
And he was like accepting it, and it's crazy because
I don't believe that shit.
This past summer,
I don't believe it.
He had all of his kids.
Something ain't right with this dude. Let me tell you why something ain't right. Because if we know, I know, everybody in the chat know, and now everybody else starting to open their eyes and see the sun rising above the horizon, all right, that it was some foul playing ball. So why is his dad up here acting like it's exactly what the media say it was? Why he up here basically not saying nothing different? He ain't say, oh, nah, man, my son ain't died from no overdose. He ain't say that. Listen, man, people, pay attention. Pay attention. It don't take a rocket scientist. Okay? Why he's not defending the fact that how everybody, all these social media outlets and the mainstream media has been bashing his son about being a fucking drug addict and a fucking junkie. Why he ain't say nothing about that? Hit the like button as we strategically break this down. Why the fuck his daddy ain't come out and defend his son and his name, his honor and his legacy? And be like, yo, first of all, okay, I just lost my son. And second of all, he wasn't no fucking junkie and he wasn't no fucking drug addict. Alright? Alright? And that's what y'all ain't gonna be doing. Calling my son no fucking junkie and a drug addict like he overdosed on some shit. Y'all don't know what the fuck happened yet. Why his father ain't saying that? Why his father ain't saying, first of all, don't nobody know what happened yet because the autopsy report ain't come out yet. So why are y'all saying that my son overdosed? Like a real fucking father would say. Hit the like button. Like a real father that care genuinely for their fucking child. Okay, don't let the don't let the Visine, okay, and the Onion that they cut and put up to these niggas' faces to make some water come out their fucking eye fool you. All right? Because that would have been the first thing I said before I said anything. I would say, hold up, first of all, before I say anything. I'm up here to defend my son's name, his honor, okay? His character and his legacy. Because I'll be damned as hard as my son don't work and gave y'all timeless classic, timeless music, and as much work as he put in the game for y'all to shit on him like that. Talking about he OD'd and did all this weird shit. He a junkie, he a drug addict. He should have checked Boosie too, because Boosie was the first mainstream artist or the first rapper to come out when this shit popped off. Yeah, man, he died OD, man. He OD, man. You see what I'm saying? But the father is not defending the OD what? Narrative, right? Which proves he with the shit. Once I knew he ain't, I said, I'm gonna wait. If he don't say why y'all calling my son a junkie, why y'all saying he died from an OD, y'all don't know where he died from yet. I said if he don't stand up and say that shit, he with the shit. We make real life matters make real life sense. Knock on wood, okay? Most high of the highest of the higher, okay? Forbid, put yourself in his situation for a minute. And all you see on every social media outlet about your son, he died from an OD. He died from an OD. He had a drug problem. He was a junkie. He was this. He was that. In the first interview you do 24 hours after your son was carried out on a stretcher, you talking some other shit. If you ain't talking that, you shouldn't be talking nothing else. And that's real talk. Straight up. Okay? Even if he knew his son did what he did or not, I still won't be letting nobody else sit there and talk no shit about him. And you supposed to be his manager? Like, come on. And his father? Like, come on. Like, who the fuck birthing these motherfuckers? Okay? Straight up. Where the fuck he came from, bro? Shout out to everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the whole fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that's coming up in here, man. Because listen, man, let me tell you something. Rich Homie Quan's girlfriend allegedly let them. All right? Because she said when she left and when she came back, he was dead. Okay? Make it make sense. Okay? And like I said, the alarm would have went off. Rich Homie Quan, I heard y'all was fighting for his life. Like I said, fighting for his life. And if you pay attention, you can actually hear like it sound like somebody in the background cleaning shit up. Like I said, it was a struggle. All right? And they said Rich Homie Quan was allegedly severely beaten, y'all. Okay, severely beaten because we know we ain't just he just ain't gonna let nobody just do nothing to him. Nobody would. And like I said, you know he had them things. Okay, so they got the up on, they got the jump on them. Like I said, I'm hearing that allegedly this popped off while the man was asleep. How dirty can you get? Okay? How dirty can you get? Okay, this popped off while the man was asleep. As they say, this man fought for his life, y'all.
Atlanta 911 operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Come on.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night.
You're a
Sleep on the couch.
motherfucking lie.
I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up.
Of course he ain't
And I
gonna
don't
stay
see
in
him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, she a motherfucking lie. And like I said, I find that hard to believe that she didn't know what a defibrillator is. Okay, you all on Instagram half fucking naked. Okay, but you don't know what a defibrillator is. You got kids in the house. Okay, you got a swimming pool out there with no cover over it, and you got kids running around. Okay, so you mean to tell me Rich Homie Quan they got a first aid kit in a defibrillator in his household? I highly doubt that. Okay, I highly doubt that. Okay, and I don't mean no harm. It wasn't no need for no defibrillator. Respectfully, because the man was gone. But like I said, the man was alive before she left the house, man. The man was alive before she left the house. Okay? They said that they came in when she left. Somehow, some way, they gained entry to his home, and the struggle was put up. Okay, and like I said, we're going to hear as this video continues. It sounds like okay, they're moving shit around. You hear the doorbell ringing, people getting near before the police. Like I said, which makes no sense. People getting near before the paramedics, which makes no sense. How many people did you call before you called the fucking paramedics? How many people did you call before you called 911? Because she said she called the daddy, did somebody ringing the bell, and all this other shit. So make it make sense, yo.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you
Hell
now.
no.
Stay on the line, and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Look at this shit.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help. We need to help your boyfriend now. Okay,
Right.
listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Hear that?
Okay, you gotta get it.
Hear that, y'all? How many of y'all agree? It sound like, you know what I mean? They're like cleaning stuff up, rearranging stuff, you know what I mean? Cleaning up evidence and shit like that. Okay, we hear shit dropping on the floor, hear people coming in and walking around.
To the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
With Drake.
He's not here.
See this? Hear that shit? What the fuck they drop?
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
All kinds of shit.
With Drake. He not here.
No, bro.
Yeah, he.
Were you able to?
Nah, man. Something ain't right with this, bro. All right? Something ain't right with this, man. And everybody is starting to wake up. Now, like I said, okay? Rich Homie Quan said he was clean, y'all. He said it out his mouth, man. All right?
Yeah. Different shit. No, I ain't no put nothing in my nose. What, you was doing drugs at the time? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course I smoke weed, but I was doing, like, you know, different shit. Yeah. No, I ain't no put nothing in my nose. Hey, I'm saying, no such thing. I was on my. You stop that now. Yeah, I've been on I've been clean on mine for like 6 years. That's dope, bro. That's progression. Yeah, next gonna be you gonna stop smoking? Fuck no, never. I ain't never heard nobody OD down smoking. No, you can't. How many cars you got?
Now like 5 years, bro. 5 years, bro. I had that's what I'm saying, because when I first started making that music, I didn't know Miley.
See that? Okay? No, never. He said he clean, y'all. The man said he wasn't on no pills. But they try to make it seem like he a full-blown junkie man. You know? They try to make it seem like he a full-blown pillhead. Now, was Rich Homie Quan addicted? It was fucked up once upon a time? Absolutely he was. I'm not saying he wasn't. Okay? Yeah, he was all the way fucked up. It's shit that we could go back to when he talked about it. Okay? He pulling them out and everything. But we know as time go on and as history repeats itself, right, y'all? When an alleged entertainer, okay, athlete, movie star, singer, rapper, whatever you want to call it, die unexpectedly, they always use, okay, their demons as the cause of death. Even when they got their life right, like they did DMX, right? Hit the like button as I strategically break this down. They always use people's demons as the cause of death, even though we see with our own eyes that they cleaned themselves up and they turned away from that type of lifestyle. All right, literally, with our own eyes, we seen DMX was what? Was DMX not clean when he died? Was he not this fucking big and he blew up like a motherfucker? Absolutely. Let's not forget, y'all. Y'all know what season it is, don't you? I say, y'all know what season it is, don't you? It's allegedly sacrifice season. Can we all agree? All right? This shit can't be too far fucking fetched because look what happened all of a sudden. All these deaths back to back as we had the Fat Man Scoop situation. All of a sudden, he was on stage, Fat Man Scoop, cook can, Fat Man Scoop, cook plan, and like he literally, boom. Then we see the Mariah Carey situation, right? Let's not forget that, as we still kind of confused. And this situation and something after this will push that under the rug. Let's not forget about the situation with Mariah Carey and her mom and her sister. All of a sudden, poof, gone like the wind. All right. Now all of a sudden, boom, Rich Homie Quan gone like the wind. I'm talking about pop, 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 like popcorn. Okay, y'all ever like actually slow down to everything process and see like what's going on right in front of our face? Like this shit is wild, yo. Okay, this shit is wild. This shit is crazy. Okay, shout out to everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. All my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, man. All the trolls, man. Shout out to y'all, man. When y'all comment, man. All right. Y'all bring more people to engage. Not only that, okay. The official viewers and watchers and subscribers and members and followers know what we stomp, step, and stand on. Okay, even the new people that all came up over here. Okay, as they probably thought, okay, I was reaching at first, but as days went by, okay, and hours passed, okay, now everything is starting to align together. Like I was trying to tell y'all from the beginning with this situation, I will not stir my people wrong. Okay, I will not stir my people wrong, and like I said. Who won't look at this situation obvious? Rich Homie Quan was just about to take the fucking stand in one of the biggest cases that we done seen in recent history that is literally being broadcasted. Okay, and they were going to use this testimony, yo, when he's saying, I believe Young Thug, Underlie, Peanut, shot my father, barbershop up and tried to unalive my father and tried to unalive me. Okay, shout out to everybody up in here. What y'all think about this situation? He was calmer than her, wherever the guy was. Listen at the end of the call. Yeah, he was real calm. For that to be quick, right? They claim that this is quick that walked in. You see, y'all, pay attention. Okay, the person who rung the bell is supposed to be, okay, his producer named Quick. Now, this producer named Quick has literally been around Rich Homie Quan damn near his whole career. You mean to tell me you walk in the fucking house and you that fucking calm when you see your boy cold and stiff like that? Let's not talk about how, okay, what time school start? What time roughly do school start, ladies and gentlemen? For the children. Excuse me. What time in the morning? Okay? All right? She don't think that she just went and dropped the kids off and came right back. Nah. Nope. She was gone for a couple hours. She was gone for a couple hours. And like I said, when she first walked in and allegedly discovered his body, why she calling his father? Why she calling everybody else? Why you not calling 911? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If somebody not waking up, what you calling the daddy for? What the fuck he gonna do? Emergency is help, not other people, right? Huh. Keith said, I'm still here lying, but you still here riding my dick and peddling my balls. So get the fuck out of here. Respectfully. Bye. I don't understand people. All right, who wastes their time on liars. I don't give liars no time of day. I don't give them my energy or any of that. So who do that? And I'm quite sure everybody that's in this chat and everybody that's viewing here and that has been caught up with the breakdown that I've been breaking down know when I'm saying ain't no motherfucking lies. It all just makes perfectly common sense. All right, as I'm getting vital information on the back end. Okay, and like I said, man, the daddy said when he got there, they were bringing him out on a stretcher, right? He said he ran in the house and started praying. What the hell you go in the house and start praying for? I mean, no disrespect because you know what I mean. I pray too, and it's not a specific place and time when you give worship. You know what I mean in prayer, okay, to your Maker. But I'm just saying, if your somebody going that way, bro, all right, and you get there and you see them pulling your son's body out, what the hell you gonna run in the house for and start praying? All right. I would have been praying before I even got there. What the fuck you talking about? I would have been praying the whole damn time. All right. For real. Respectfully. All right. I would have started playing as soon as I got the phone call. All of a sudden, you see it. Now you run in the house and start praying? Come on, man. All right. It don't take a rocket scientist. All right. It don't take a rocket scientist. Okay. Shout out to everybody up in here. Man, what's good with y'all? I appreciate y'all. The whole fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that's up in here. It's a lot of haters up in here. I can expect that. It's all good. But shit, they shouldn't be mad at me. You should be mad at the motherfuckers that done killed the nigga. Okay? That's what people got it fucked up at. Fuck you mad at me for telling the story and bringing the fucking strategic facts. You should be mad at the nigga that killed them, or the people that's responsible, or the people that's moving funny and fishy. And that's his girlfriend, his daddy, Woody, Young Thug, Birdman, and all the rest of them. People got it fucked up, bro. Okay, and like I was saying earlier, yo, all right, Birdman, I'm hearing, yo. I'm telling you, I got a feeling. That nigga, he lined old boy up, bro. He lined old boy up, yo. I'm telling you, he lined Peanut up. Listen, how that shit went down and for nobody to go to jail, how it happened back to back to back to back. Nut. Rich Homie Quan father in the barbershop, then the attempted shit on Rich Homie Quan, and then the attempted shit on Lil Wayne tour bus, yo. Like, come on. Okay? And Young Thug is connected to all those situations. All those situations. That's crazy. And during that time, Young Thug was connected to all those situations. Who was he connected to? He was connected to Birdman, y'all. Literally, Birdman the whole time. The whole time. And the police got Birdman on the phone with the dude who Young Thug hired to shoot up Lil Wayne's tour bus. So all these back-to-backs, 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 yo. Okay? You see it, right? The writing is all on the wall as they knock down the big player first. Okay? This remind me of a Big Jook situation. Let me tell you why. Because Nut was really the street nigga. He was really the muscle in real life. He ain't really know the industry well. He just was getting involved in this music shit. But he ain't know the type of snakes and how deep and how dark it get. Okay? Just like Juke. When he started getting around Gotti and all those rich motherfuckers and shit. You know what I mean? He ain't see it coming. Alright? As they literally lined him up. As Birdman invited the nigga inside of his house, inside of the palace, okay? Multiple places, y'all. Yo, check it out, yo. You know what I mean? Like, when I started going crazy with this shit, and the shit I started to see, I'm like, look at this shit. It'll blow y'all away. He got real close to old boy real quick. And it was for a reason. Like I said, motherfuckers just don't let anybody around. And every fucking post Peanut made tagging Birdman in it, Birdman never even liked it, the shit. Not one time. You showing and promoting and tagging and adding Birdman in your IG. Showing everybody that, yeah, you chilling, you cooling with him, you booling with him. Whatever y'all, they not showing you that same love back. Okay, so that right there is a red flag. I'm not going to keep posting and adding this nigga all over my page, but he not liking it. He not commenting on it. He ain't reposting my post or none of that. You crazy as hell. I ain't pulling on no other man meat. Let me get back to what I'm doing over here at TIG. Think it's a game. Like, I don't need to be around you niggas. Okay, so he should have seen a arterial motive with this, yo. All right? Like I said, yo, look, he was all around. He was all around. He was all around him, y'all. Hit the like button. All right? They know what the fuck going on, and we know what the fuck going on. We ain't stupid. It's time to get real now, bro. Okay? Because they think that we stupid, dumb, deaf, dumb, and blind with all the writing on the wall. Okay? What y'all think about this, yo? It's deep, right? This is a deep situation. Okay? And with Rich Homie Quan getting knocked down when he was just set to testify, it don't surprise me not one bit. It don't surprise me not one bit. They got nut out the way. Set up like Pimp C. Hit that like button, y'all. Stomp on it. Everybody can feel something ain't right with this situation, man. All right? I'm going to drop the link, y'all. All right? If anybody want to feel free to elaborate on it. Anybody want to take the stage on some things that they possibly heard? Or since we've been breaking down this situation over here, some things that you didn't see at first, but as we started to continue to break things down now, your eyes see a little bit clearer. All right, and you want to elaborate on it, okay? Because I think it's fair to say, okay, that it is something very off about this Rich Homie Quan situation. There's no doubt about it, man. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to continue to stomp, step, and stand on it, okay? The man did not die from the overdose, yo. All right? At all. Okay? Man did not die from no overdose, man. Shout out to everybody up in here. Troll Farm, what up with y'all, man? All right? I told y'all gonna have to work harder. If y'all trolls having a hard time dealing with me now, just wait. Just wait. Okay, because the fire starters are here. All right, so yo, check this out. This is his dad, y'all. All right? His dad, he made a post on IG. Okay? Well, he shared a story, which is weird. Okay? I don't understand this. Okay? Check it out, man. This shit is weird, man. He on the news, right? See y'all? Make it make sense as we start to snap on this nigga again. Why the fuck you on the news, bro? Okay, and you ain't even got nothing on your IG page in remembrance or sending no condolences to your son. Y'all see this shit, yo? Okay, this is some of the weirdest shit that y'all will ever see. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, and look at this. What the fuck? Who that supposed to be? A Rich Homie Quan looking like or something with wings on his back, I'm thinking. But anyway, you know what I mean? He hasn't made a post either yet on IG. Okay, Birdman hasn't made a post. Honestly, man, okay.
I told y'all something earlier for the crowd that was here, that today I lost one of my closest friends today.
I think what really hurts me is that me and my son had a conversation where it's like as artists, you're more appreciated in death than
You see that? Ain't that weird? He said him and his son had a conversation about you are more appreciated in death than you are when you are alive. You see what I'm saying? And it's just the type of energy and the way that he's, you know what I mean, just acting. And the certain things that he's mentioning and talking about, it's just off to me. And like I said, I'm defending mine to the 10th power, okay? Especially if nobody don't know yet. And I'm not going to sit here and let the media bash my son and taint his legacy, okay? Straight like that. Shout out Miss Dade County for the $2 super sticker. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. One True Empress, everybody up in here, man. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, I dropped the link up in here, man. Anybody want to come up in here, but I knew it was only a matter of time before everybody started to see what it was and what it wasn't. Okay, but yeah, man, let's run it back one more time. Appreciate everybody that's up in here.
He passed away. The news caught fans by surprise, as Rich Homie Quan was only 33 years of age. Another rapper gone way too soon, an issue that seems to be becoming normal in the music industry. While Rich Homie Quan's passing is being reported as substance related, fans are still left with many questions, as he didn't seem to be struggling with a severe substance addiction. This has left many fans wondering if there was something else that led to his passing, something that I felt as well. From my research, what I discovered seems to indicate something sinister might have taken place. As like many deaths that happen in hip-hop, there's always more to the story that we're being told. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about the passing of Rich Homie Quan. Let's get right into it. It's like every few months we get news about a new rapper passing away before their time. Just a couple of days back, the hip-hop world was mourning the loss of legendary artist and hype man Fat Man Scoop after tragically passing away during the middle of a performance. Now we're being told that Rich Homie Quan, who was only 33 years of age, passed away out of nowhere without a clear explanation. It's being reported that Quan's cause of death isn't confirmed as of yet, but many are speculating that it was likely a substance-related issue. An autopsy was performed the day after he passed away, with Georgia's Fulton County medical examiner stating the examination had been completed, but his cause of death won't be given until further tests are done. What is being reported by the media is that Quan was discovered unresponsive by his baby mother. According to his baby mother, earlier that day, she had left him in the home sleeping to go pick up their child. When she returned to the home, she found him sleeping on the couch where she left him. According to his baby mother, she then attempted to wake him up, but he was unresponsive and had no pulse. When she tried to turn him over, he began foaming from the mouth. This is when she called 911, with the 911 operator guiding her through steps to help Quan breathe, instructing her to lay the rapper flat on his back. Paramedics would arrive shortly after in hopes of saving him, but it was too late. The 33-year-old was pronounced gone at the scene. Just like that, the beloved rapper passed away one day to the next with little to no explanation. Not only was his baby mother left in shock, but so were his family, fans, and supporters, as this was a death no one at all was expecting. Even though officials haven't confirmed it was substance related, this is a speculated cause of death. The thing is, when an artist is dealing with substance abuse, it's pretty obvious. Whatever they're using usually takes over the artist. Indicated that he was suffering from a substance issue. Don't get me wrong, people pass away all the time for taking laced substances, but in this case, I believe is much more sinister than what is being told. I believe that Quan didn't pass away because of taking a bad pill by accident. In my opinion, it clearly appears that he might have been taken out. From my research, it's clear that certain people wanted him out of the way, and this is how they possibly got it done. It seems that Rich Homie Quan's passing is related to the events that happened at the very beginning of his career. See, back in the early to mid-2010s, Rich Homie Quan was one of the hottest rappers out. He came up alongside Young Thug in Atlanta and managed to drop several hit songs like Lifestyle and Some Type of Way. These songs prove that Quan was a promising artist and his career was rising fast, but out of nowhere he seemed to have fallen out with Young Thug and his career came to a halt, eventually fading away. While most people ended up forgetting about Rich Homie Quan, his fans were still wondering, why did he fall off so hard? He seemed so talented and proved he had the ability to make hit songs. Well, the reason he fell off seems to be connected to the reason he passed away, and it all goes back to Young Thug. See, back in the 2010s, Rich Homie and Young Thug were frequently collaborating on songs, a part of the Rich Gang umbrella, which was owned and controlled by Birdman from Cash Money. Eventually, this relationship soured between Thug and Quan because of street and business differences. See, Young Thug had signed a deal with Birdman at the time. This is around the same time Rich Homie was starting to build local buzz in Atlanta. So Young Thug linked up with Quan and they began to make music together. After the success their music was achieving, Birdman came up with the idea of signing Quan as well. He realized he would make a lot of money if he had both Thug and Quan signed to his label. So he began offering Rich Homie Quan a record deal, which at first, Quan was interested in. The only thing is, Quan was already signed to Think It's a Game Records and was being managed by Donovan Nut Thomas. Donovan was opposed to Quan signing to Birdman because he wanted Quan to stay signed to Think It's a Game Records, who had invested their money into him. So Quan decided to turn down the deal with Birdman, and either Thug and Birdman were too thrilled about this. Birdman wanted Quan and Thug signed to Rich Gang, and Young Thug was willing to do anything to make it happen. This is when things started to go left, as not long after Quan rejected signing to Birdman, his career and his people started to pay the consequences. Not long after Quan's manager stopped him from signing to Rich Gang, he was taken out. On January 10, 2015, Donovan Thomas was ambushed in front of a barbershop in Atlanta. He was struck multiple times and passed away due to his injuries. He was only 26 years old. In the streets, the news quickly spread that YSL was behind the hit on orders from Young Thug himself.
The what word quickly spread that YSL was what? Okay, there we go. All right, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. And YSL was also who? Connected to who at the time? Who was YSL specifically connected to at that time, boy? Okay, that Bird gang. Okay, that Rich gang. That Rich gang. Okay, who gave Young Thug the money? Y'all gotta understand something. I don't think y'all really understand. Who put the bags up for Young Thug to send them hits? Somebody had to give Young Thug them bags, because at that time, Young Thug didn't have no albums and records. He didn't sell millions and millions of records. He didn't even have an album out yet. Okay? You see, everybody got to pay attention to that part. Okay, so who funded Young Thug the money to knock down Peanut, the shooting at the barbershop with his daddy, and the hit on Rich Homie Quan? Somebody had to fund that. Okay? And y'all looking at the motherfucker right there. Right in our face. Let's not mention who y'all think funded the hit with who? The tour bus shit with Lil Wayne, right? Birdman, right? Where did Young Thug get the bag from when Lil Wayne's tour bus got shot up? Birdman. Where the fuck y'all think he got the bag from when Peanut got knocked down? Birdman. And I find it very odd and very strange that nobody has been arrested for Peanut. Not only that, when they had the evidence that Birdman sent the hit and had Birdman on the phone right after the shit happened, the nigga who shot the tour bus called Birdman the fuck up. And they had the evidence and no charges was ever brought up on Birdman, y'all. Okay? It almost remind you of some Jim Jones shit. Okay? Jim Jones, they literally had him on the phone with Mel Murder talking about the Tekashi situation. All right? And he ain't get charged for that situation either. And everybody was like, what? How the fuck Jim Jones ain't get charged? And he got that nigga on the phone talking about, yeah, Tekashi gonna get his food ate, Super 8, all that shit. Like the police don't know what all that shit mean. Like, yeah, he a plate and all this and all that. The fans was hearing that. They played that in court at the Mel Murder shit when he got sentenced. Okay, free Mel too, man. All right. But anyway, I'm like, yo, That's crazy. Ain't that wild, yo? Shout out everybody up in here. You see what y'all talking about up in here. Birdman got the bag. The symbolism is clear as day. Some people don't understand. They don't understand it though. See what's up. Birdman, they like you. They signed to you, us saying, yeah, he was with that shit. Birdman and Young Thug was the perfect match. The perfect match. And like I said, as this situation goes on, I'm gonna be dropping strategic information like nobody else can. We gonna break this shit down. We gonna put this shit together. What led up to the possible death of Rich Homie Quan in every shape, form, and fashion, just like we've been doing with everything else, and everything that we've been popping over here is aligning with the Rich Homie Quan situation. Everything, okay? Cause y'all, it shocked the shit out of me when I found out. Not only was he Rich Homie Quan's manager, okay, he also was YFN Lucy's manager, okay. So that blew me away, y'all. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, damn, these niggas. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, pop, pop. A couple calls, pop, 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 pop. Which you already knew a lot of shit. Okay, as I strategically dropped this shit. These niggas Inglewood family homies. Okay? And for the ones who don't understand what that is, know what I mean? They blood set originate out in the West. Okay, so the name of their set, the name of their fashion, even though they're still bloods, okay, is Inglewood family bloods. And the set that Young Thug and YSL Slime Life is under is a different fashion of the uh, of the Bloods, and they both was basically, you might as well say, at war. Okay, it basically was at war. But the crazy part about it, like I said, is when Birdman came in. All right, and all these murders and attempted murders started really kicking up. Okay, they started really kicking up when Birdman came into the picture with Young Thug in the Rich Gang movement, y'all. Can we all fucking agree? All we gotta do is slow down, take time out, and think about everything. And be like, yo, come to think about it, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. Because that's when Young Thug really kicked up. And when the prosecutors and shit go back into the evidence with this shit that's tied to YSL and Young Thug, it's right around the Rich Gang years. Okay? Right around the Rich Gang years, y'all. And now, Quan is gone from alleged overdose during the YSL trial. What's the chances of that? Right before he was about to testify on the stand. Okay? Hit that like button, y'all. Let me get 500 likes. Let's get 500 likes and show these people that we not beat. We know what happened to Rich Homie Quan. We ain't stupid. We ain't dumb. Straight like that. This shit happened during the height of the YSL trial. Right after Woody said that slick shit about Rich Homie Quan. Couple days right before Rich Homie Quan's about to take the stand. And what they talking about during this time in the trial is about the situation that happened with Rich Homie Quan, Peanut, the barbershop, and all them situations, yo. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, y'all. It definitely don't. It definitely don't. Looking for something else I had up here. Wanted to show y'all. But yeah, man. Like I was saying, man, the autopsy was performed Friday in, the mainstream, okay? The ones that shooting us, the bullshit is still shooting us the bullshit, as they said what? Now it's coming out. If y'all listen to other news reports that's coming out now, they're saying that he died in the hospital, y'all. Okay? They're saying that he died in the hospital. Okay? I even got the news reporter, man, saying the shit. Saying Rich Homie Quan died in the hospital. You see? This how you know it's some fuckery. And now they done fully changed it to 33 now. Okay? Look, September 6th. Now they saying he died in the hospital, y'all. As I break this shit down strategically. Tell me, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Where he died at? In the hospital or in the house? Who lying? You see, but people talk about I'm lying. What about the main fucking source that we supposed to rely on for the truth? First they tell us they released the 911 call. Everybody know he was in the house, right? Because the girl was on the phone. It said that he was in the house. Everybody said he died at the house. So why is these reports saying that he died at the hospital, bro? But the process can take months. You hear that, right? But we ain't gotta wait for months because we know what's up. We know what they trying to cover up, y'all. Y'all see this? We ain't stupid around here, bro. Right, at first they said 34, Angie. Now all of a sudden it's all in our face. Okay? Crazy, yo. Now he's dead in the hospital. The Quantez Devontae Lamar died in an Atlanta hospital at the age of 33. Ain't this some shit? Only in only in America, man. Okay? That we will see some shit like this. So his girlfriend comes out As y'all know, I got strategic information. I just don't drop everything at one time so quick. All right, hit the like button, man. Rich Homie Quan girlfriend shares the final moments of his life. Okay, all right. In a chilling series of events, Amber explained how she saw Quan asleep on the couch early that morning, believing he was merely resting. She gently covered him with a blanket. You see that, y'all? They made sure they put that in there as I strategically break this down. Which y'all thought the fire was over? Okay? She gently covered him with a blanket before leaving to take her son to school. She had no idea that this would be her last peaceful moment with him. Ain't that something? Her last peaceful moment with him. Okay? Like it was so peaceful to do that. Okay? Upon her return, she was horrified to find that Rich Homie Quan had not moved. Worried, she rushed back to check on him, only to realize that he had no pulse. Amber immediately called 911. They're a fucking lie. Hit the like button, right? Don't we know for a fact that that is a lie, right? Because she said that she called the father before she called them. You see how they not putting the exact shit in? You see what I'm saying? So you can't depend on this shit for the truth. When we heard Amber say out her mouth, okay, can I add his dad to the call? I called him before I called you. And how many other people did she call? You know? Shout out to everybody up in here, man. All right? Hit that like button. Strategic drop. One true empress. Okay, strategic drop. All right? Strategic drop. And nobody got to explain the point to your one ass. Okay? When 860 other people in here understand what I'm talking about. All right, you need to hit the backfire and do a little bit rewinding, OG Trill. All right, because as long as 860 plus understand what I'm talking about, I care less if you don't. If you don't understand, then you're lost. You belong in special ed somewhere. Okay, all right, straight up with 3 people and 4 teachers, nigga. If you don't understand what the fuck going on. And that ain't no shot out. I mean, that ain't no fucking disrespect to nobody who is in special ed and shit like that. Alright? Alright? But if you obviously don't understand what the hell going on here, alright, you must be lost. You must be slow. Because the writing is all over the goddamn wall. All right, a bit cover up, right? Anita, people act like they don't know what's going on. They come in the chat. Oh, what's your point? Oh, what? What? Oh, man, shut your goofy ass up. Come on, bro. You sound like a fucking hater. Lies, right? Right. They lying, ain't they? You right. That's all lies. They all lies. Amber, a motherfucking lie, ain't she, y'all? Okay? All right. Don't y'all know Amber got so much to say about Rich Homie Quan's what? Last fucking moments, but she ain't say a goddamn thing on IG yet about nothing about Rich Homie Quan. About nothing about the moment she shared with him and how much she missed him. You see what I'm saying, y'all? It's all be that bullshit, fake love. It be that fake love, y'all. That I don't be understanding that fake love that, you know what I mean, I just can't get with. They say they don't love you until you're gone. But damn, it don't even look like she loved him while he's gone. It look like she wanted him gone, if you ask me. Because everybody done heard about the back and forth and the bickering that was going on with them. Not only that, it's starting to come out that Rich Homie Quan was tiptoeing on some marble floors. Okay? They're saying that he was over there tiptoeing with Erica, with this person, with that person. So who knows what was going on the inside and how she felt. And like I said, man, I told y'all already, okay, it's going to come out. Watch. Okay, that she was upset because she wanted Rich Homie Quan to promote her business. Wanted Rich Homie Quan to what, y'all? Okay. Promote her shit and what he's doing. Okay, and he told her, I heard that he told her, like, look, you got to work from the ground up. Okay, you got to work from the ground up. There's no need for me to promote your stuff and do your hard work for you. For what you got to get out there, you got to keep grinding. You got to want it. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that she ain't like that. Not only that, man, like I said, not one Rich Homie Quan shit. Okay? And like I said, the last time was the last time, okay? They had really been on the outskirts. All right? That's a beautiful picture, I must admit, okay? All right? But the outside and the shell don't count. It's all about the inside. And there's a lot of things going on the inside, man, that wasn't right as the years went on, as the years progressed, as Quan got a bigger bag, as the money started to come in. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like I said, okay, when they have kids by a successful person or a person that's successful, you know, they feel as though that they're obligated and entitled to, you know what I mean, that person who y'all share a child with fortune. Like they owe you something. Like you supposed to take care of them and all that. As long as they take care of the kids, that's supposed to be that. As we see, okay? What's she trying to be? A rapper? Okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Where is the woman quality at? Where is the respect at? Like, that's some shit rappers and Sexy Red and them is doing. You know? Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Can we all agree on that? If they take her cell phone, I don't know. That'd be very interesting to know. Sergeant King. Okay, I want to see them cameras. Cause I show everybody, yo, it's a camera at the gate, man. Okay, it's cameras at the gate. Cameras at the gate, y'all. Lost all in the sauce. Cool Whip. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all and all the support, man. All right. When y'all want the latest on this situation, man, y'all know where to come. And like I said, man, we just starting on this. I can promise you that. All right. All right. Y'all seen that video I dropped last night? Shocked the shit out of y'all, right? How Threat, yeah, Threat, literally got killed. The nigga that was allegedly with Woody, who shot Rich Homie Quan, father up, wind up shot dead. Who y'all think sent that hit? Bird! What happened to that boy? Bird! How you do that bird noise? Okay, Birdman. I bet you, bro. I bet you, bro. I bet you, Birdman. I bet you, yo. I bet you. Bird. Bird. Because listen, man, Young Thug can't move. Y'all gotta understand something, yo. How Young Thug gon' orchestrate the hit or send the hit if he in jail? Right? Right? Who else is out here that can still make that happen, that is connected to those situations when we was out there moving around that time? Birdman, bro. Birdman. No. Who shot up Rich Homie Quan father barbershop, yo. Okay, and he know who shot up Rich Homie Quan father. And he know who knocked down this man right here in this picture. Peanut. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's deep. And yo, like I said, yo, both of these incidents happened at barbershops.
It happened outside a barber shop, and tonight one victim is clinging to life. Channel 2's Jessica Jaglois is live at the scene where there's still a very heavy police presence. Jessica.
As you can see behind me, there is still quite the active scene here in Southwest Atlanta. McDaniel Street is still closed, and it has been for more than 3 hours. That's because there are shell casings up and down the street. Now, I'm told one of the men who was shot, a man in his mid-20s, is in critical condition, but that his status could change for the worse overnight.
Damn.
It appears that they were the intended target, but again, we're not sure the reason of the shooting.
Atlanta police are investigating why 2 men in their mid-20s and a 14-year-old boy were shot outside of a barber shop in Southwest Atlanta Saturday night.
Right now, it doesn't appear that they had anything connection to the business. They were just kind of hanging out, is what we hear.
Investigators say it appears to have been a drive-by shooting, and according to several witnesses we spoke with, an automatic weapon was used.
Heard like something like a semi-automatic or something. And I came running to the front of the gate because my Uncle Sammy be hanging.
Sugar Thomas is one of dozens of residents who weren't allowed into their apartments while police investigated. K-9 units were used.
See that? Even at this situation, okay? Pay attention. They wouldn't let people in their apartments that was across the street, y'all. The apartment buildings is across the street from the barbershop, okay? These are the apartments, okay? A barbershop is across the street. They lock everything down. Ain't shit coming in, ain't shit going nowhere. But when it came to Rich Homie Quan's father, y'all, he said he went in the house. Why would you go in the house? And why would the police allow you to go in the house when it's supposed to be a full-blown crime scene, yo? Okay? He said that he ran inside the house, right? When it's supposed to be a full-blown crime scene, and it just was confirmed at this crime scene with who? Big Nut. That the police said what? They blocked everything off from the apartments. People can't even go in their apartments because it's a full-blown crime scene. Everything is locked down. So why wasn't Rich Homie Quan crime scene locked down? If they claimed that he was dead when they got there. But we clearly see them also playing, saying that what? He died in the hospital. Okay? Check it out. You see, it's a whole lot of games. And with that number 33, right? Watch this shit. All right, like I say, we don't do numbers over here, but we damn sure understand them. Because we ain't deaf, dumb, and we definitely ain't blind. Okay? And that 33 has a lot, okay, of symbolism and symbolic meaning behind it. And what's the chances of them literally changing Rich Homie Quan shit to 33? The address where Big Nut got knocked down at, y'all. Okay? Check it out. The address where Big Nut got knocked down at is literally 33. Zero has no value. Not to mention, all this shit ain't by coincidence, man. It's 33 degrees. It's 33 degrees. Why they showing this on the fucking news? You know what I mean? Like, unbelievable. Ain't that many coincidences in the motherfucking world? Ain't that many. Not to mention when Rich Homie Quan did the last interview with that girl, right? Check this out, y'all. Okay? When he done that last interview with that girl, she had just made her YouTube page September, okay, the 2nd, okay, which is double nines equal what? Double sixes, right? And the year is 2024, okay? Zero has no value. So you have 2 plus 4, okay, which is 6. Then you might as well put the 2 times 6 or the 6 times 2. What would you have, y'all? You literally have 66. Okay, so yo, this shit is crazy. And like I said, yo, check it out, man. Old girl came out of nowhere. I still don't know where she came from, but I do know that she is a part of a sorority fraternity. Okay, look, September 2nd, do them numbers. Okay, not to mention Not to mention, as I strategically break this down, when this trial first started, YSL trial will call 300 witnesses. And who was Young Thug signed to first? 300 Entertainment. Hit the like button as I strategically break this shit down. Who was he signed to first, y'all? Okay? Who was he signed to first? Leor Cohen, right? It was Leor Cohen, right? And who was it? 300 Entertainment. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm about to open this shit up. Pause. All right? 300 witnesses for YSL trial. Let's not mention, right before the police came, okay, and scooped up Young Thug, Leo Cohen snatched all his money out of 300 Entertainment and switched it over to Warner Brothers. So he won't be connected nowhere into that YSL situation. Right before they came and picked him up, he switched everything over, y'all. Okay? Left Young Thug ass over there. Literally, yup. Check it out. Look, I told you. Look, right before Young Thug got picked up, Warner Brothers bought 300 Entertainment. Look, December 2021. When did Young Thug get picked up, y'all? Look, about time March came around, Young Thug ass was locked up. By the time March 2022 came around, okay, Young Thug ass was locked up. Leo Cohen sold 300 Entertainment for 400 million right before the police came in there and got Young Thug, yo. Hit that like button. Who don't know they shit? And like I said, bro, I could go further and further and further into this. Every time y'all come over here, y'all gonna get the best of this shit. I could promise y'all. Okay? Y'all won't get this information nowhere else. Because motherfuckers don't do their research. Literally, Leo Cohen sold 300 right before they dropped that Rico on Young Thug, yo. Hauled ass. Okay, so you best believe I got this one in the bag too, y'all. Just like everything else that we done covered. So, just to let y'all know how deep this situation is. Okay? I dropped the link. Drop the link right there. Nobody come up here on no goofy shit. Stick to the topic. Okay? Because I know I just don't blew the tops. I just blew the roof off y'all tops. Pause. What y'all think? It's deep, right? Quan owned his masters. Absolutely. And now his father was the manager, went straight in the house. The body going that way, he going that way. in the house. Let me snatch up these hard drives. Yo, niggas is wild, B. I'm telling you. Word up. Yo, how the fuck is that happening? Your son body going that way. He going that way in the fucking house. Okay? Seeing what the fuck he can get. Snatch up these hard drives and shit. You know, like, yo, niggas is dirty. I heard they did King Von the same way. They went right in the house, took all King Von clothes, his computers, everything, like on some fucking dirty man shit, yo. Straight wild. Right? That nigga, something up with that Woody nigga. He a big time dude, yo. Leor, I'm telling you, bro. Dame Dash been said he was a culture vulture. Okay? And look at Dame Dash. He's suffering now, y'all. Damn, he done went broke and shit. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother question. I mean, a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, man. Okay, so yo, word is Rich Homie Quan died in the hospital. No, word is he died at home. Which one is it? Okay? But I know what the word was, and they were saying that what? He died from a fucking OD. But when his father came out and spoke, his father did not defend that narrator. Like, my son ain't get fucking die over no OD, so y'all need to stop fucking spreading them lies and them rumors. Okay, also, we finds out that fucking Young Thug Rich Homie Quan admits that he's been clean for fucking years, man. All right, I'm hearing right here he said 6 years. In the other interview, he said 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that he was allegedly going on 7 years clean, y'all, but we hear it out his mouth. Hold on. Let me get the sound right. I apologize. I apologize about that. All right, so.
Different shit. No, I ain't no put that in my note. Wait, you was doing tracks at the time? Yeah, for sure. Wait, you was doing tracks at the time? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course I smoke weed, but I was doing like, you know, different shit. No, I ain't no put that in my note. Hey, I'm saying, no such thing. I'm on my. Yeah, you stop that now. Yeah, I've been I've been clean on mine for like 6 years. That's dope, bro. That's progression. Yeah, next gonna be you gonna stop smoking? Fuck no, never. I ain't never heard nobody OD down smoking. No, you can't. How many cars you got?
Now like 5 years, bro. 5 years, bro. That's what I'm saying. Because when I first started making that music, I didn't know Miley. You feel me? So I had to get back just to myself. Like, this ain't, you ain't going out like that, little bro. Right. I'm not going out like that, man. Right. All I think about, boy, they already say like David Refuting. That's when I used to have a Rich Homie Tim. Yeah. He was like, but David Refuting. And I ain't like, nah, he was a drug. No, he wasn't out on drugs. Don't compare me. Don't say I look like him. And I don't, and that shit was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I shook.
Okay. So he said he shook back. He wasn't on that shit where everybody was talking about. Okay, so yo, something ain't right here. Something is thrown off. And if the man died in his sleep, why are they saying it's an overdose? Why are they so quick to jump to that? because of his past demons. And like I said, when you dealing with these people, that's the first thing they do. Okay, they attach your demons to your death every time. When we literally see, okay, the transformation with our own eyes that these people turned away from that and no longer is involved with drugs and shit like that. But when they die unexpectedly, all of a sudden, that's the first thing they blame every time. Okay, so we proved that tonight. Also, we proved, okay, they very, very close, tight knit relationship with Rich Homie Quan and Peanut, yo. All right, the Southwest Atlanta legend in the streets down there in ATL. Okay, as no one has been arrested yet for this man's murder. All right, and we know that Young Thug and Birdman wanted Rich Homie Quan with Rich Gang, and Rich Homie Quan said, I'm not going. It's not happening. I'm not going, bruh. All of a sudden, one thing led to another. The beef starts. Nut gets knocked down. Okay, then the attempt on Rich Homie Quan's father. Then the attempt on Rich Homie Quan's life. Okay, so this shit gets crazy. And not only do it get crazy, okay, what about Nut? How he was chilling with Birdman during this time also. And like I said, who else got the money to put up the bag around this time when this shit was happening? Young Thug didn't have a bag yet. He didn't even have an album yet. Okay? Never even went on tour yet around this time. Okay? So we can clearly see who put that money up. All right? Straight like that. Not to mention, like I said, Birdman never got charged with the Lil Wayne attempt either. That was connected to who? Young Thug. All right? All right, shout out to everybody up in here tonight, man. As we about to close out, like I said, man. All right, I'm hearing on the back end, and as days and weeks go by, more and more is going to start coming out, and a lot of things that are already said is going to come to the forefront. Like I said, man, I heard allegedly Rich Homie Quan put up a struggle and a fight for his life. Okay, intruders gained entry in his home while he was asleep, one way or another. All right, but we heard his girlfriend say that she left to take the kid to school and came back and he was dead. But I'm hearing right in between that gap, right in between that loop, okay, somehow, some way, okay, them intruders gained entry inside Rich Homie Quan's house when she left. And like I said, the alarm didn't go off, so it lead me to believe she possibly let him in. Okay? Huh. They did Lil Key the same way. Yep. So many people have lost their life since YSL been on trial. Somebody said Stunner innocent. I guess he is innocent, hide behind them fucking people that's putting them up. But yeah, man. All right. Lil Key. And like I said, Lil Key and Young Thug was like this around the time 2013, 2014, 2015 time. Him and Lil Key was like this. He knew a lot of information too, and Lil Key wound up dying of an overdose too. Didn't they say that too? Was it an overdose or something? All right. So yo, all this shit is crazy. Justice for Quan. Word up. Home invasion like Pop Smoke. Absolutely. 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 And like I said, man, also, man, I heard Rich Homie Quan, okay, was beaten very severely, okay, beyond recognition. Like I said, he put up a fight for his life. He put up a struggle. And I heard that he was beaten beyond recognition. All right? This is fucked up. The toxicology reports will settle this. Yeah. Just like Julio Fulio, right? We ain't see a toxicology report on him yet either. And we all know they lie on toxicology reports too, right? You've been popping shit all night. I've been seeing you. Okay? A toxicology report will settle this, just like the toxicology report of Michael Jackson, right? You believe that shit? Just like the toxicology report of Prince. Come on, man. We refuse to stand for nothing and fall for bullshit, man. Come on, all the writing on the wall, and not only that, they put it right in our face now. Okay, that's how they harvest. That's how they allegedly harvest the energy that they're trying to harvest from a situation like this. Is by actually putting it so everybody can see it. You know what I mean? That's how they. Let me shut up. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, all the fire starters that's been up in here tonight. Okay, stomping, stepping with me, man. Georgia, Atlanta, and everybody in and around them parts. Okay, Savannah, Decatur, and many other places, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the whole South. Shout out to everybody that's up in the chat, all my moderators, all my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, man. I hope y'all have been enjoying the whole experience over here at God Fear TV, man. All right, I hope y'all been enjoying the visuals and the artwork and everything that we got going on. You know what I mean? And understand it's a lot more to experience over here at GFTV. Make sure you get your Fire Flame Inferno badges, man. Okay, it's only $4.99 a month. It's well worth it. Okay, get them while they hot. I work very, very hard to bring y'all this information. Not only that, I work very, very hard and you know what I mean, putting funds in financial assets into my platform also to bring y'all the best visual and content in the game, man. All right. All right. So shout out to everybody up in here. Please support the please support the platform and okay, the host, okay, at Godfear316. Okay, or at PayPal, Fear the Fire Flames. Shout out to Miss Dave for the $2 super sticker super chat. Shout out Miss Dave again for the $2 super sticker super chat. Shout out Miss Dave again for the $1 super sticker super chat. If anybody sent any cash apps or any PayPals, thank you. I appreciate all the donations, man. Everybody stay blessed. Always remember fear the fire and fear the flames. RIP to Rich Homie Quan, man. RHQ, man. One of the best to do it, man. Always remember fear the fire, fear the flames. Keep your notification bell turned all the way up. You never know when I'm going to drop. We coming back with some more strategic information on this situation. We out.